We're going live. We're in the broadcast. Oh,
good morning. Ooh,
right on
Sven,
there.
right on it. I love it.
Everybody, Alan, where does Sven live?
UK. So it's 4:00 in the afternoon over there now.
Yeah, I was 9 hours?
5 hours, yeah.
Oh, 5, yeah, pretty soon. I'm talking from California, but soon.
Hey, Jamie.
That's right. From the real world, he's 5 hours. From the West Coast, he's 8 hours.
From La La Land, he's 8 hours. Got it.
Yep. Hey, Annette.
Hey, Annette.
Jamie, AJ. Hope y'all all had a great Labor Day weekend. Those of you who celebrated, I don't think they do Labor Day over in the UK, but no worries. No worries. We'll make it happen. There's Kyle joining us. Good to see y'all on board. And so we've got 15 minutes today, according to my timekeeper. And so what I wanted to talk about today is we keep talking about, okay, the next 90 days. The next 90 days are the best 90 days to build in the direct sales business. A lot of the seeds you plant today won't grow up and sprout for 30, 60, 90 days. A lot of the work that you do today in this industry shows up later.
Right.
So
sometimes way later.
Sometimes way later. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So when you're talking about nice house you got there, sir. That's Amanda saying that. Yeah. I was just doing a tour for them before we went live. They were saying, get out of the way and let's see the house and move the computer around and where do we sit and do you have a bar? And I said, yeah, we got all that. So Jamie said she's got a 90-day planner for the next couple of months. Eek. So here's the deal is you got to get out there and if you want to magnify what you're currently doing, then it's real simple. You just magnify your activity. Now, what does that mean? That means you've got to be here. If you're looking to enroll people in the business, it's funny nowadays because one, with COVID, we're all homebound, for the most part, and two is that, the business, you can build a huge business on social media. A lot of people forget how many channels there are. There's YouTube. There's Facebook. Facebook's number one. YouTube is number two. Instagram is number three. LinkedIn is number four. Now there's TikTok. I call it TikTok. I think I told you that story where this lady was like, you idiot, it's TikTok. And I went, you person. I meant to do that. There's TikTok, whatever you want to call it. And now there's some other groups people are joining. A lot of times they're joining groups because they go, oh, I'm being censored over here. And the next thing you know, they're going, oh, I'm being censored over here too. So there's MeWe. I'm not sure that's a good place to market. I'm not sure what's happening over there. But, so for somebody to say, well, I don't have anybody to market to. I mean, that's in today's world. I remember back in the day when it was, hey, you want to listen to this cassette tape here that I paid $9 for?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And because, talking about giving out CBD samples on the internet and putting it in there and having it shipped to their house for $5.95, $2.97 if you do it for yourself and buy 5 and get 5 free. We used to pay $9 for cassette tapes or VHS tapes and go, here, would you listen to this? And let's get back together. And so you hand them that, and nowadays you just reach out. So I would suggest this. I would suggest going live at least every other day. Now, what do you want to go live about? You want to bring value to people's life. One of the things, so whatever you're good at, whatever you want, if you can talk about the product, great. Just an example would be Denise Longton's family. They have a special sauce. And it's a special recipe, and it's called Red Love. And so she could go out there and talk about some cooking stuff and some sauces and some Italian foods and how to stay healthy when you eat like an Italian, how to lose 5 pounds I gained in 3 days staying at Denise's house, And so you don't just do that on Facebook. There's lots of groups. I bet there's some Italian cooking groups.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah, and so you go over there and post some stuff, and not pitchy, not salesy stuff. But what'll happen is people will go, and golly, that Denise lady, did you see her recipe with that red love? And she was talking about this. Next thing you know, you got new friends, and it's all about creating new friends who like you and respect you. So so you can do this with anybody. Lisa Peterson's fixing to move from California to Georgia. She can look at Georgia. Hey, Georgia moms, I'm new to the area. I'm moving in next month. What's going on? Tell me about Georgia. Do I have to be a Bulldog fan to live in this state?
Let me expand on that super quick, because I'm trying to get I'm not trying to, my daughter and son-in-law live out here too, and I'm praying for a job for him so they'll move. But Lindsay did just that. She reached out to a group of Facebook moms in the school district that they wanted to be in. She's got moms blowing up her phone through text message, and she's made friends over there, and they're not even yet on the way over. So I just wanted to say, it's a real deal. You can do that, and it's amazing what will happen.
Yes. Jamie said Parlor, Wimkin, and Gab. Anyway, I don't know what that is. Never heard. Oh, I've heard of Parlor. Different kind of parlor than I'm sure Jamie's talking about. It's funny. We got one room in the new house over here that's like supposedly a formal dining room. Mm-hmm. And I said to Amanda, I said, we'll set that up as a parlor. And she went, a what? I said, the parlor. That's where when Eli has a date, he can bring his little woman over there, and they can sit in the parlor, I bet that's how it's named. Funny story, talking about how easy it is to meet people. So Eli ordered these lights to go up in his room, right? And he wanted lights around his room, and they're kind of cool, and they change colors and blah, blah, blah. It's kind of like we used to have black lights when I was a kid, but these change colors. And so goes out to the mailbox to pick up his package that's out there of lights. And these two girls come pulling up, high school girls, and say, hey, you're new in here, right? Because, of course, we had a box truck in the driveway in the car. And he goes, yeah, just moving in. He goes, oh, you want to hang out? And now he's met like several people just hanging out in the neighborhood. They're just, hey, I'm going over to, and her name is Heaven. I said, Heaven? I know that's where we're going to go. That's her name. Yeah. And she's a really sweet girl. She's a cheerleader and blah, blah, blah. But you just get out there and make yourself present, like you said, moms groups, healthy eating groups, cooking groups, whatever you can talk to people about, And so there's tons of information out there, but you got to make yourself present, and you got to go live. And it doesn't have to be about anything, but if you want to talk about and testimonials. Lisa, you go into some groups about your mom and share your mom's story and testimony and how old she is and how she's doing. They will eat you up and love talking to you and love hearing that testimony. Mm-hmm. And you're not going in there just to prospect people. You're going in there to truly tell your mama's got a great story. I mean, her products made a huge difference in her life.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Yeah. I remember when I first went up there and you were talking about she has this hard time holding on to stuff, hard time eating. And then I'm up there and she's like, hey, and got her hands up in it was such a big deal for her to raise her hands above her head.
Right. And unless you're in that, trapped in your body and can't do that, you don't understand.
And that's advanced MS, right?
What's that?
And that MS she has is the advanced.
Yeah. Well, it's advancing now. She's had it since I was in high school. So I'm fortunate that we've had her for all the years we have. But
sure.
When it starts getting to you and you can't do anything else and you start taking products. Now, what's funny now is she'll call me and she'll be like, I need some more of that powder. I need some more of that green powder. I'm all out of my spray. She has no idea truly what she's taking. She just knows it helps her, and I need to order her some more.
That's right.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so there's all kinds of places you can go to meet and talk to people and make yourself present, and you just 10X it. You do it, and you go out there and you talked about, testimonies. It's curiosity posts. You don't share the name of the company or the name of the product. I've got a person right now I'm working with, and she thinks PBX is a cure for everything. Everything. Everybody. I'm I'm gonna put them on. I told them I put them on that PBX. It cure. I mean, it take care. I'm like, okay. They need to lose 30 pounds. I told them to get on the PBX. I'm like, okay, that works. They got some numbness in their feet and toes, and they can't. I told them to take that PBX. I mean, I'm like, you do know we have some other products, but that's her gig, and she loves it. And she's. Now, I don't want to build a business. I don't want to build a business. Now, I'm not looking to do that. But if you got another one of them coupons I can get, because I got a friend who wants more of that PBX. She's forever saying, "Have you got a coupon I can get?" You know, so
Any deals going on?
yeah, it's funny. It's funny. So, what are y'all's other thoughts? A couple of ways for people to reach out and meet some folks.
Well, those are great ones because, you know, Lisa, you have a really awesome situation because you are moving. And that is a great opportunity to reach out. If you're not moving, sometimes when I go out, I talk about, like, I might chat with somebody and say, "Oh, do you live around here?" Because I don't live here. I live, you know, I'm out of town.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering if you know, like that third party, you know.
Where we can buy some good organic, or you look for,
Right.
you know, Lake Lanier organic shops. Your testimony about the moving company. You don't have to say who the other moving company. I told like 4 people that. And they're like, "Are you kidding me? That's awesome." And so you're going with United now, right? United Van Lines.
Yeah. Our first quote was for $34,000 to move our stuff over from the company out here. Now everything's more expensive in California, you guys. But okay, so this is really great about how this happened. And this is a perfect example of why we do network marketing businesses or why we just network with people, all right? I'm on the phone with one of my girlfriends in Georgia who was part of my team with my first company 15 years ago. We've known each other 17 years. Just told her about the bid to move across the country. And she's like, "Are you kidding? I used to be in relocation. I'm hooking you up with my friend Dick. Let him give you a quote." And so it's, right, Denise, 7 degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon. So she hooks me up, and the new bid is for $16,000. And I think we're even going to get that a little bit lower from some things we're deciding to leave behind. But that's just part of networking with people.
That's wild.
One conversation saved her at least $16,000.
Guys, that's a lot of furniture I can buy for the new house. I'm just saying. I told him how much money I saved him.
Yeah. Well, and you know, here's the deal. There's moving groups. There's groups about movers and people moving from the West Coast. And you go in there and say, "Hey, listen, I just want to give a shout out to United Van Lines." You know,
If your page is public, just a shout out, "Hey, does anyone have any recommendations for?"
I love that, Denise.
Whatever. Because a lot of times people pop in that you don't know, or people who you never talk to all of a sudden are in there full of advice.
Right.
And, you know, and a lot of times those people that are full of advice are the kind of people who would be good doing what we do because they're interested in, you know,
creating a conversation. Right.
Yeah, that's such a great idea because there's even a thing now where you can say looking for recommendations. Yeah. And it shoots it out to public, and anybody who's like hashtag that or done whatever to it, they see it. I see them a lot from all over the country, and I'll go, "Well, I'm not in, you know, Iowa, so I can't help you with that." Or, you know, so that's a super idea to get people, because people love giving opinion and advice and recommendations.
They do.
And even if you're not moving, but you're going on vacation somewhere, or you're going to another town or another state, you can say, "Hey, anybody in Georgia have any recommendations for restaurants in this particular area?" Or, I'm looking for some people who, whatever.
Yeah. And so then when you respond and you create that connection and you're talking to them and they live in that area, hey, it's been great chatting with you. I'm expanding. I'm coming there actually because I'm expanding my business in that area.
Exactly.
And I appreciate your recommendation. So would you know of anybody who's possibly looking to earn some additional income on a part-time basis that won't interfere with what they're currently doing?
Yeah, and Alan, doing it like you just said is so comfortable. And there is no way, if someone did that to me and said that to me that way, I wouldn't take it anyway. Like, oh, great. I would be like, well, what is the business?
Mm-hmm.
Done that, and then maybe it would be for me. Maybe your wheels get spinning, but when you do it like that, that's comfortable.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So some good tips there for everybody. And it's 11:15 and I saw Denise's eyes go down. And so happy Tuesday, and turn it up Tuesday. Turn up the volume a little bit today. Have a great time making it happen. Yeah. And if you turn it up loud enough where Denise can hear it, she will start dancing.
Yeah.
It's a true story.
She's the jukebox. We promise.
Yeah.
She's got a song for you.
So listen, one thing I'll say is those who want to attend the Higdon Group live event trainings, a 3-day training, it's only $49, and now they've thrown in some additional training. And so with that,
$49.
$49 to attend, yeah.
What?
To attend the 3-day live training, yeah. And I think it's higdongroup.live, higdongrouplive.com.
Yeah. I thought it was 97.
Well, it may have gone up, maybe 47, 49 or whatever was the initial price. But once you sign up, they put you in a Facebook group, and there's trainings in there that they sell that are valued at over $600 that you get for free.
Mm-hmm.
That's not even counting the event.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, I sent him a message today because he's coming up here to some broadcast studio in North Carolina to do this. And I'm like, hey, if I don't have any cheering fans in the crowd.
Nice.
Love you guys. Appreciate you. Have a blessed day. Turn it up Tuesday. Talk to you soon.
Turn into Eddie at 1:00.
Thank you for reminding me of that. 1:00, Eddie Stone is live on the Touchstone page talking about the contest.
Talking about the contest.
We'll see you there.
That's some of that stuff he talked about giving away. I won't.
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
I'm like, okay, so do I get to pick? I mean, how does it work? I want to know. He hadn't told us yet. I'm like, okay, so you get to pick which one you want? That's what
we're going to find out today.
1:00. Be there. Get your team on that too, because they'll definitely want to hear the contest and they'll want to start today.
For sure.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Bye.
Talk to you later.